I kind of doubt they know what this machine's for. Mommy digs me. Not quite. That's not quite what that one's for. Mommy throws me in the cement mixer. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, I guess. Ad submitted, boss. Graphics aren't my job. Oh, great. Yeah, R&D office in Warsaw. I'll get your attention, all right. What do you mean I'm fired? A little aggressive for biscuits. Well, you know, Hello Kitty can kind of do what she wants. I'm not too surprised by that. She's kind of got a wild side when she's advertising biscuits and assorted treats. Using her name and likeness, she's gonna do what she wants on the box. She was smoking on another one. Full cigar. Beautiful Parsian bathroom. Oh yeah, real intelligent design, you know. It's bad luck to be facing the shower when you're taking a shit. So having it this way, it keeps the angry spirits at bay. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. Just watched a guy go into the wrong bathroom at Toronto Pearson Airport. He was looking at the top sign. Well, you know, I could see why that would confuse you. 100%. Seems like an oversight on whoever designed this. A rogue agent put those panels up, laughed, and scurried away. Trying to prevent cyclists from using the ramp by blocking the passage to everyone with wheels. Strollers, wheelchairs, etc. Yeah, great, thanks. No cyclists, no wheels in general. Take the stairs. Or, if you're feeling crazy, challenge mode, make the jump. This bottle cannot stand on its own, but will leak if left horizontal. Oh no. So that would be one where you need a little like catching case for it or something, right? You gotta hold it in a little, like in prongs or something. I would assume that'd be your best move. That just seems wildly inconvenient. Is this for a perfume? This would be a perfume, I imagine. This caulking job. Oh yeah, landlord special. This looks like it's like a public bathroom, like a restaurant bathroom or something. Great stuff. Great stuff. Couldn't even tell, really. Stairs lead to ceiling. Oh yeah, because you no clip right through it. It's you know, we haven't really rendered out the upstairs yet, so if you get up there, some assets might still be loading. Don't worry about that. But if you want early access to the second floor, you kind of gotta, understand what comes with that. That's right. not just cocks, but so nice they say it thrice. Stay inspired. Endless possibilities. Cocks. And they're size inclusive, small to medium. They don't need to be. Oh, you don't need to have a hammer. Wow, such a wide range. It comes in mocha, honey, sand, almond, ivory, or porcelain. Oh, wow, for all hours? So many shades. 3 of those are the same, and I will not back down from that point. But maybe I just don't know makeup. Not sure I trust this company with design work. Leaflet delivery. Are you looking for leaflet delivery or even design and print? Call us. Are you sure? What about your competitor's number? Let me see their advertisement, and maybe that'll be. Oh, I see what's going on here. Are you saying, are you looking for leaflet delivery or even design and print? Which one do you want? Pick your choice. Not gonna tell you which one's which though. My hotel desk drawer. Oh, perfect, yeah. It's actually right where I wanted it, so I can break the glass on top like a game. I didn't know that you knew I wanted that. Thank you. We fart free water. Oh man, what are you eating? It sounds like you should take it up with your doctor if you're doing that all the time. God, that reminds me. I don't know if you guys have been catching it, but depending on when this video comes out, we should be a couple episodes into doing the EmKay lives, which is when Rob and Zach and I come on to the channel and we'll look through long form subreddits and stuff, like a little podcast where we do it live every week. There are so many fart stories that get posted, and a lot of them are very concerning, like we fart free water. But yeah, you gotta get that checked out. I mean, glad it's free. I don't like paying for water, but not sure I like the source. Is it distilled or coming straight from the tap? What's going on? Make sure to have fun. Oh no. Oh no. They got a duck and cover, dude. Shout out Shipwreck64. Oh no. Honk. Oh yeah, perfect. Just to make sure I slam the horn by turning it on and off with the toggle switch. That's how it's done, right? Just shave it, and this was done intentionally. They've shaved the steering wheel down to insert that there. They thought this was hilarious. I would love to see the rest of this vehicle and what other nightmares they've conjured up there. My shower has 5, count them, 5 knobs and constantly leaks. Oh no, what are all 5 for? That's the real question. Why do you have 5 knobs? Are they all doing the same thing, just turning the shower on and off? I'm assuming the top 2 are hot and cold, right? That I can make that assumption. But the bottom 3, are you solving puzzles to turn on the shower? Why does it look like this? That's my question. And I'm a little concerned that I'm never gonna get that question answered. That's a mystery. This light posted in front of the TV at John's Incredible Pizza. Oh, John's Incredible Pizza. That's a name I've heard before. Hold on. Oh my God, I know where I've seen this place. When I go to Not Scary Farm, because I go to Not Scary Farm every year because I love the Halloween circuit. I go there and I go to Halloween Horror Nights. Anytime there's a Halloween event like that, pretty good chance that I'm present. We drive by there every time, and it looks like a nightmare. It always looks abandoned, but the lights are still on, so I don't know what's going on there. It's like a relic. Oh, and the TV's just in the best place too, right in front of the lamp so that way you can't see half of what's going on. Really perfect. Those people down there aren't real, those are wax. People don't die in there. I guarantee that no one actually eats at the John's Pizza. Thought those were muddy footprints on my hotel shower wall. Like flashbanged me. Almost asked to change rooms. Yeah, you thought there was a intruder in your room leaving signs all over the shower wall that they're there, that they're marking their presence to assert dominance in the hotel room? I'd be terrified by that personally. I wouldn't leave though. I'd take it as a challenge. I'd start leaving footprints everywhere too. See who wins this showdown. Not afraid of you, mysterious footprint leaving man. Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu's seen better days. This was Pikachu after recovering from that oranberry addiction. Pikachu was really abusing those oranberries, and you know, this is the cost. This is you know what happens. Berry addiction's no joke. Order of the days on this planner. Oh, you got Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and notes. That is a little silly. I see they were trying to be like cute and quirky doing that, but yeah, no, that's goofy. I do like the notes section. This is just too small of a planner for me too. Like I do a lot of stuff in the week, and I write. I have a large writing style, so this is just way too small for me in every way, shape, and form. Transparent JPEG in a local donor restaurant. Hey, let me get that on the menu. Let me taste the checker background. Very delicious. You can tell too, looking at the rest of it, and you can just see where like the trim job did. You had to go to remove.background or something, man. You could have gotten this removed so easily and cheaply, and I think you did like the magic eraser tool in Photoshop and didn't get it all done. That's tough. Great, just great. Go ahead and turn the fan on. No, really, I dare you. How bad do you want this projector anyway? Not sure they were paying attention while decorating. Real food. Oh, great, thanks. Now I know what I'm in for. What a cozy vibe for this restaurant though. I really like the little pillows. Seems like a gamble. I feel like you had to have those like tied down to the, you know, benches or something. Feels like a real genuine gamble to have pillows down there that can be swiped at any time. It's why if you like, I've seen people swipe anything from restaurants, like glasses, plates. It just seems like a real gamble to have those there. Well, it's definitely a male seahorse, all right. Yeah, I see what they're going for. That's real silly, but why don't we make the male seahorse pregnant? How about that? Really make sure that they know it's a male seahorse. Make sure it's make it pregnant. Listed all the sizes, boss. How to choose the right Dutch oven for your family. A little comprehensive guide. We got the 1.5 quart, 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 and the essential 1.5 quart. You know, choose which one you think is best for you and your family. I'd like to know who thought this was a good idea. Well, if you stand really far away and you know, it looks perfect. You know, just don't look at it as you're walking up, you're gonna be horrified. But if you're far enough away from the stairs, spitting image. leg-breaking stairs. Oh my God. Whoa. And look at the rest of the floor too. This looks like a nightmare of a house. And you're standing, oh my God. So are these two different doorways you're standing between? Where are you right now? What level of the back rooms is this? What are you doing, dog? Stairway to toilet, finally. I like that they include a sink there too, right next to the toilet, so you can wash your hands while you're still shitting. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. No toilet paper holder though. No toilet paper to be seen actually. Is that a door behind there? I'm zooming in. I think that's a door. I see a knob. What is this nightmare of a place? The stopper in my travel mug is not solid, so it collects dirt and mold in that crevasse. Oh no. Great, yeah, and exactly what you want too when you close down the cap, get all that dirt and mold in there. It's what makes it tasty. You know, it's not gonna be the same with all that dirt and mold and muck. So yeah, honestly, they're doing you a favor. Melbourne, Australia supermarket where you can self-check out, but you can never leave. Oh, great. And just a crazy roundabout. This is what I would do in like a supermarket simulator game. Just to cheese it, make sure people are constantly spending money in the game. Just go ahead, pick where you want to park, and hope you enjoy staying here forever. The 6 people parked in the middle here are screwed. This is the danger zone right in the center of those 6 parking spaces. That's bad luck. Hypersensitive automatic water tap, and the toilet I'm sitting in had automatically flushed twice already. Oh no! Honestly, I don't mind the hypersensitive water tap. Like, it's not my money they're spending for the water bill. I don't mind that. And I have a problem when it's not sensitive enough and it turns off mid washing my hands. So I wouldn't mind this version. This feels all right to me. The plants tickle you if you try to sit back. Oh, well, they're just they're silly like that. You know, I don't mind that. A little tickling massage from all the greenery. I don't mind that. Now, let's be clear here. If the plant had a firm hand, I'd be a little concerned, but they're gentle, and I don't mind that. Check out this toilet at my civil engineering school. Worst part, when someone can't wait, gotta shove them aside just to get out. Oh no. Yeah, that's great stuff. I mean, it starts to make you think, right? That's just a really unfortunately placed urinal. But a very conveniently placed drain. I like that. That's smart to put it right by the urinal. That's a smart thing to do. I like that. They had some planning there, but everything else just horribly thought out. It's like they didn't even try. Well, listen, you being told to do that on your lunch break? You're gonna do a piss poor job too, pal. I don't know. They gave up. They got most of it done and had to redo that part. They just gave up. I checked. The link is definitely NSFW. Mattel mistakenly put an adult film site on the box for the Wicked dolls. Oh no, right? That's the immediate thought is, oh dear God. However, I read as well that in the last couple of days, the misprint for it going to that website surged to their like highest levels. So Wicked.com's in a boom now. I'm sure they want more of it, right? That's incredible. The hilarious stuff.
Sometimes you need a fresh set of shoes for going out. Thank you, sequel to the substance. Aren't you pretty now, Sue? You're such a pretty Sue. I made a tote bag. Get it? It's a big old foot thumb. Now, I don't mean to call to shame my own generation, but this man's giving the exact expression of a millennials. Just did a thing. The baby changing area in the O'Hare bathrooms. The whole area was soaked. Oh no. And my 16-month-old feet were in the sink. Oh gee, I wonder if what that substance was. Well, there's a tap there. It must have just been water. That's gotta be it. Surely it's just water. I mean, how hard is it to clean up after yourselves? Just use the toilet paper or the napkins that are provided. I mean, I do it. It's a lot harder to aim, but hey, you know what? I like a challenge. Come on, friends. Let's go down to the Biankerch or the Bean Corch. The Besh. There's a Besh near where I live. Really hot, though. Low rider exercise bike. If I'm working out, it's with an uncomfortable angle for my arms to be rested. Oh, it's even got a name. Il Chino. I mean, that green's a real nice color there. This kind of slaps. Houseboat or catamaran for when your grandparents want to retire in an RV, but they also have a love for the sea. No one. Absolutely no one. Dell. Hey, let's make the power button indistinguishable by touch and put it right next to the delete and backspace keys. at me, screams into the void as I switch my corporate laptop off for the umpteenth time while editing an email. Med school birthday cake. Aw, I don't like that this is in a compilation of things that are badly designed. Oh, yes, that's what I want to be looking at when I'm thinking of a sweet treat. An internal organ. Now, my best genuine guess is that this is a kidney, but honestly, that protruding bit, I'm thinking that's a dong. Happy birthday. Have a slice of dong. Step 1, pull forward and park in this spot. Step 2, car pulls in behind you. You are now stuck. Oh, that's great because they can't even see if you park your car there that there is a light post in the way for them to actually get out. So it's really not their fault. And that's what makes it worse because you can't blame anyone but yourself for making the risk to park there. Value Progress Beast was a Diablo. Now, I have absolutely zero knowledge about cars and stuff, so I'm gonna need someone in the comments here to explain what the big deal is here. I assume the car of this car... Jesus, I can't even use proper words when trying to explain this car situation. I assume Diablo, whatever. It was a very fancy sports car. Kind of looks like it. And then they just, added extra layers of textures? Like, what is the loss here? I mean, it kind of looks a bit badass, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe that's why I shouldn't really be having an opinion in this moment. This guy's clock at his workplace. Oh, okay. I see you had an idea you're gonna stick with everything being the same angle, and then you thought to be a bit curious and try something out, realized you didn't like it, and went back to normal with the 6. But then you know what? Oh yeah, I'll give it another try. But then you went back to it with the 9. And then you tried again, and then realized I should have just stuck to the original vertical placement in the first place. A doll made of buttons. Oh, no! Oh god, is that buttons or oatmeal? Damn, you've been eating so much fiber, it's gained sentience and is calling you mama. I could fix her. Oh no, oh god. Wait, I thought this was like denim or something. No, it's even worse. Oh god. They just grabbed a bunch of socks that you get for like Pilates or those bounce places and oh man, it's even got high heels. Oh no, I thought they were just boots. I don't care how naturally good you look, you can't make this work. Who's ready for some barf knuckle fighting? We each had a bowl of off sushi and some hardly cooked chicken before the fight. Come on down, check it out. Make sure you bring an umbrella. Had to do a double take because of this font. Okay, I'm doing a double take just on the pencil alone. Why does the eraser head have to look like that? Like the pink and then the you see it, right? I'm not the only one seeing it. Anyway, let's see what this says. You are the You are the right friend for me. I don't know though, it kind of makes me feel a bit special to know I'm the white friend. Of all the whites you could have as a friend, I'm the one designated for you. It's just nice to see some inclusivity for one of the most oppressed. Not gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Height of female pop stars. Got Taylor starting at about 5'10", Megan just a bit below, and scaling all the way down to Ariana and Sabrina. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a great example in how you should really just make sure when you're doing your y-axis that you actually, you know what? No, this is perfect. No, there's no notes. No notes. That is exactly how Sabrina looks in real life compared to Taylor Swift. No contest. Blistering Braille. My local Little Caesars. Okay, that's nice. This pizza portal has instructions in Braille, so you can just touch them to read it, right? But, so that's metal. And note this sign that says caution hot surfaces. So that'll explain the random screaming you'll hear from a blind person at Little Caesars next time you go. Just let go of the machine, man. But what do I do after the door automatically closes? I must know! Hotel lamp requires external light source to find on or off panel. There's no physical switch, and it's not illuminated. Oh, what a shame, because it's a pretty groovy design, but immediately flawed for that simple reason. So much real estate on the side there to simply put an on and off switch. Road Glide, 85k. Okay, this isn't designed for adults. This is designed for kids who love Hot Wheels cars. I definitely know this is more tailored for kids because I want it. And despite my high school diploma, I'm pretty sure I didn't graduate past year 8. Oh look, it even comes with a little tin man giving us the finger. Oh, no wait. Never mind, not giving us the finger, just pointing up. The Myrtle Beach Master Bike Builder. But okay, just when you thought it was cool enough that it was really cool and colorful, bam! It glows in the dark. Oh man, I'm gonna make so many girls think that they're dating a child. Okay, actually, you know what? This angle kind of doesn't make it as cool now. Something about the back of it there looks like it's a wedding dress. And then, oh, actually, looking at it from the front now too. Oh god, it's being ruined by me seeing more of it. Oh, that's such a shame. When you're a rug gives you a neck workout, but Urbantic still makes no sense. My brain took a moment to perceive, hey, obviously it's reading from like down to up, going left to right at the same time as well. So Botan key. Wait. Yeah, it's like for the IC, they decided to just go the opposite way. Why? I mean, the letters aren't even in a like correct positioning. They're all over the place. The N isn't in line with the B or the I or the A, like, or the T. Like, where is it meant to go? The kerning on this thing is a nightmare. If this food processor container overflows, liquids drain directly into internal electronics. Oh, I love that. I love me some designed to fail technology. And this is why people rob old people's houses. Not because they can't fight back, but because they know the stuff they have is stuff that they've had since the 1960s and is still designed properly. Ah, yes. The rack at 53 inches is bigger than the 64-inch women. Oh, man. I hope this sort of stupidity never gets fixed. It's nice. Wheelchair ramp or MC Escher. Oh my god, this is like the dream location for those TikTokers who make content of just rolling things downstairs or ramps until they break or explode. Just imagine all the focus and engagement we could get if we could make it go all the way down the ramp. Oh no, sorry, you've misinterpreted this sign. This isn't for wheelchair access. This pathway is for people racing off to the hospital because they got another giant curved tube stuck in their knee. Shome wheat home. It's always nice to have a little treat when you come home. That's super clear-ish. Do not put liquid in here. Okay, I will. But make sure you put in this liquid, okay? We'll give you a little tick for that one. Good job. No, hang on. Okay, no, don't put the liquid in. You're telling me to put the liquid in? What are you doing? Put the liquid in. I'm trying. Bad design or clever marketing? Ass-flavored sweets. Okay, but how many people on average are eating that to know if it tastes good? I genuinely do not know, and I don't ever plan to find out. I feel there's two different ways you're going to interpret this. If you're someone who's chronically online, you're going to think that this must mean it tastes great. If you're not, you're going to think this probably tastes terrible. Cowhide covered table. Why on the space where you are consuming food and things that go in your mouth would you want there to be fur all over the space that your food is on? What logic is there here? I mean, Jesus. Well, Jesus is literally there in the corner there, but you've also got a literal colonizer ship just up on display. Oh, man. So, something tells me the owner of this household is the same color as their tiles. Yeah, no. Props to you for giving this person some privacy, decency, but I think a tattoo like that it's gonna be recognizable. Oh, God. Just a Reddit comment thread. Oh my God. Why? Who even bothers to reply to comments at this sort of point? Like, you really think anyone's gonna want to bother following this huge conversation? Best of luck to you, but also maybe get a life and get outside. I proudly say that as someone who spent their day off today playing Destiny 2, though I haven't played it in years. I have not used my time off well. Anyone who enjoys toaster strudels knows the struggle. What the wait, hang on. Do they come deconstructed? You have to put all the stuff on yourself? I suppose this is better for making it last longer as a product, but also, why not just have a single tube? Why is there 3 separate seals? I have zero marketing background, but you could sell the little toaster bits separately and then get a tube thing you could sell like a sauce of some kind, and I'm sure you could make a lot more money that way. At AMC theaters, running out of toilet paper means you can conveniently make eye contact with your neighbor and ask them to pass some over. Oh, how nice. You even get a perfect shot of their butt. That's something we all love to see when we're using a bathroom. This WC signs. The hell is a WC? I mean, toilet signs? I don't see what the problem is, though. I mean, we all know that men have, like, you know, those arms, and women have arms that go all the way down to their legs. It's how they're so good at reaching for things from the top shelf.
Mosaic nifty, brah. Oh, yeah, that is... Wow, and we're using it to hold letters in. How thoughtful. Bruh. Balenciaga SS18 mountain print convertible leather pants sold for $1,400. Wow. That's, you know what, man? Good for them. Good for them that they can make something that is, frankly, garbage and make $1,400 off of it. Good for them. Good for them. I can't even hate. Good for you. Good for you, Balenciaga. Just looking at it, the pockets are so hidden, which, you know, like, okay, would this be cool? What would you even pair it with is my thing. I guess the point is, like, it's a unique piece and it's your like standout piece on your outfit, but I don't know. I don't like it. This store is probably in Alabama. Oh, cousins. Wow. I mean, we're saying this store, this is very clearly a Target. Can you not look at the little logo? That is a Target. Making a difference through what now? Ethical Trade Co. Making a difference through job creation, human trafficking. What? Excuse me? Poverty and exploitation. What? Hey, wait, I'm starting to feel like this might not be such an ethical trade company. I'm starting to feel, hey, wait a minute. The logo on the box for this chair I bought makes it look like Fartus every time I walk past it. Oh, it does. Yeah, don't Fartus. The Fartus office chair. My favorite. Patient needs more than a podiatrist. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't look too right to me. I think that's on the wrong way, buddy. Yeah, I mean, you could be as professional and friendly of a podiatrist as you'd like to be. Whatever the problem, bring your feet here. The toes are on backwards. They put them on in reverse. I don't know. Can you help with that, doc? I don't know how gentle the healthcare is going to be to fix that for me, but they're on the wrong way. I didn't see the its at first. To be fair, they make that real hard to see. I've seen, smelled, touched, heard, stepped in. Retired fireman. Well, you know what? You guys do what you'd like in the bedroom. That's your business, not mine. Ford Edge with an F-150 front. I don't even know if I hate that. It's a little goofy, sure, but this wouldn't even be something that I'd pay attention to on the road. I would just be like, oh, that's cool. I'd move on. This wouldn't even strike me as odd. I'm not a car guy. This wouldn't have bothered me. Maybe the little hump on the hood would make it a little weird, but I would have to see how this is from the driver's angle. Just frost the bathroom window. It'll be fine. No. No, it's not fine. Now we just have the memory of poopers past in there. Oh, fresh green, but the pen gives yellow ink and has the yellow color at the bottom. Ah, yes, fresh green. I see. That's what green looks like to me. Warm and steamy greetings. Oh, dude. Warmest greetings. Oh, McDonald's, you shouldn't have. Getting goat-seed on a Christmas morning. Hat left behind at our bar. Whoa, that's a unique hat. I don't even know if I hate that. I would have to see how they're pairing this, because this could be cool if they have like a whole themed outfit. Chances are this is just one weird centerpiece for this guy's otherwise normal outfit. Low heat has longer bars. Well, you know, it's to show how long the heat takes to actually be felt. That's what it's doing. The high, it takes the shortest amount of time. The high is the shortest amount of time to feel the heat. Low, look how much time it takes to feel that heat. That's what it's doing. I have to buy this house now. Oh, wow. For $619,000, you get the biggest eyesore I've ever seen. 5 beds, 3 baths. This one's the guest bathroom for guests we hate. For guests we hate, we put in this one. This cat litter box keycap. Oh, that feels uncomfortable to press. I wouldn't want to press that one, man. It's creative, you know, I could give points for creativity. This just feels like a pain in the ass to put your finger on top of. Am I colorblind or are these poorly labeled? Well, let's find out. We'll be the judge. 39 North, 39 North, and 39 North. I would say these are hard to read. I would want these to be in a brighter color. So we have shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. And I don't even think these are 39 degrees. But yeah, no, these are poorly labeled. I think that the text needs to be much brighter. You can't really tell what's what there. Maybe a different colored bottle for different, product. Something to help differentiate it, because this is a mess waiting to happen. Oh, a fetus lamp. Oh my God. Why? Why is that on your that's insane. That's wow. I would walk into your office, see that, and then walk right. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to ask. I wouldn't want to pry. Just how? How would you even utilize this? Oh, it's for if your shithead teenage kid wants to sneak out to go to a party. That's what it's for. It's how they got out in sitcoms all the time, dude. That's so funny. What would this actually be used for? Maybe this is just a fire escape, man. This is what this is. Remodeled bathroom at work. I guess there wasn't a better place to put the full-size mirror. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you could take a look at what you look like when pooping. Just so that way you get a full grasp of how gross you look when you've, gorged yourself on that chalupa. Hey, because it's hitting and it's a shame mirror. That's what it is. The sign always confused me. No flip, just say no. Our coil mattresses are padded on both sides. Is yours? Well, I mean, why would we care if we shouldn't flip? What? I don't understand. I mean, I'm happy your mattresses are padded, but I shouldn't even be flipping mine according to your signage. So is that really a good thing there? Your business model confuses me. Metallic reflective QR code to order with table number written as small as possible. Let's see, yeah. Table number 90. I feel like that, do you think that like doesn't work most of the time? Like how often do they run into an issue? This looks like it's a Denny's. Just guessing. Also, wait, you got a menu right here. Why do you need this still? Just scrape that off with a putty knife. Save yourself the trouble. 1 organ donor saves olives, 0 lives? Huh. Oh, I see. Yep. 1 organ donor can save up to, I see that they're trying to say 8 lives, and enhance the lives of many others. Well, that's sweet, but you've given the wrong impression with your branding now. I think it's just, now I think it's 0 lives, and, well, now I don't want to donate an organ if it's not going to help anybody. Maybe don't call it a pink eye kit. Wow, the mini pink eye kit. That's a lot of tools for what I can do for free. Pink eye kit. Don't need all those tools. Cursed Santa inflatable archway at a car wash. Oh boy. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's weird, you know, definitely like, oh, that's weird, Santa, why you positioned like that? But this is not as weird as it could have been, and I'm okay with how this, he just looks like the monster from Monsters University. Like, I don't remember his name, but he looks like that guy. I have no problem with this one. This is inoffensive to me. This creeps me out. 8 verbal tricks to disarm hostile colleagues and how to deploy them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Glock mashed into the brain there. I'm not a big fan of that. But you know what? I guess that's how you deploy it. A fully carpeted sauna. Just finished refurbishing my sauna in northern Wisconsin. Can't wait to take my first steam. Bro, that carpet's gonna be sopping wet. No, dude, come on, man. I feel like it's common sense not to carpet the sauna. Meanwhile, this guy's like, I'm going in. He just carpeted the whole thing. The whole thing. He's gonna regret that. After that first steam and he comes back in and he goes on the carpet, oh, the regret's gonna set in. Sofa built into the floor. Huh. Well, that is certainly interesting. This looks like it was supposed to be a fire pit and outside, but they built it inside. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if you keep just the little fireplace around there, remove the TV and just make this a little family area, that little vent there for air conditioning, this could be a cute little family spot for Christmas time, you know? Just have, your gifts around there and you guys talk and share and open up gifts. That could be cute, but what do you do for the other 11 months out of the year, where I feel like it gets a little strange? Stop protecting students and employees discrimination. Stop protecting students and employees discrimination. We want to start doing it again. That's why we have the sign. Well, times have changed there, pal. We don't do that no more. The name of this startup. Wow. Give me the name of an ecosystem and infrastructure building AI case. What about Swastika AI? No, back to the drawing board. Get out. Claustrophobic toilet. Yes, very correct title. That is the most claustrophobic looking toilet I think I've ever seen, actually. A frightening toilet. Why would the walls have closed in on this saw trap? This private school transportation in my city. Oh, transport. As I said it, I realized how that sounds. Great. Well, at least they're getting people going to where they gotta go. The scenic view from the urinal. Wow. I see you. Just stick your fingers through the side, poking at them. Because I like extra weight in my ride. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just getting all that water in there. That's how I like it. Cursed chainmail mankini. Nice. I don't know why you're calling this cursed. You got ye old banana hammock. I think that's kind of fire. Listen. It's about time we started getting designs like this for our armor, all right? That's exactly what I wanted. You can look ashamed, facepalm if you must, but trust that your cash and prizes will not be damaged in the heat of battle. Aunt Mario. You ever think someone's freaked out and try to get him off its leg? Just swipe, slap. This is well done though, if I'm being so real. They got the M looking good, the hair. If this had like any form of shading, like below the ants, it would look great. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm being a hater. I can't tell. No, I don't think, maybe. Actually, I think there's light shading. with one, with the queen ant on top. And to complete the piece, just so we're clear, the piece de la resistance on this isn't even the Ant Mario. It's Ted at the very bottom chugging a beer like, yeah, you see that? That's that's what we're all about. Big feet wet, little feet dry. Hell yeah, dude. Pretty sure I own a version of these in Fortnite. These are kicks, dude. You think he's freaked anyone out with these as well? You think the giant grippers have frightened anyone on the subway? Getting these big feet all dirty, someone looks down? I hope so. Keep this in a galaxy far, far away from me. Yeah, dude! Oh, if only they had him looking like this in the movie, I would have been locked in. I'll take 20 of them. Hell yeah, dude. Look at the bedroom eyes they're hitting you with. I haven't watched the episode of I guess the movie of Star Wars he's in. They're split up in episodes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. What do you think he's saying here? I know he speaks in a low voice, but I wish I could do an impression of him, just like saying like, do you like what you see? I don't think that's even close to him. But the bedroom eyes looking over his shoulder, the, full bakery in the back. His skin sags like a goddamn basset hound, but that's okay. That's all right. So they're too small to use condoms? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna start from the top to the bottom, all right, chat? At 7.1 inches, the Congo's going all the way up to the little nipple at the top. It's going all the way up. At 5.7 inches, it's Germany coming in second place. 5.5 is the global average. 5.2 is Australian. 5 inches is the US of A. And we have broken the 5-inch marker at 4.6. It's Indonesia. 4.5 Malaysia. 4.3 is the Philippines, which is also the ASEAN. Is this? Did they try to say Asian and or am I just stupid? Is the C part like significant, or they just misspell? I've never seen anyone use this word in my life. Sorry, I'm American. I'm uneducated. I think there is a tie for 4.5 inches that I ignored, which is Malaysia, Vietnam, and Singapore. Let's skip down the last place at 3.8 inches, North and South Korea, with the saddest trombone of all time. But this condom can do it all, I guess. They're stuffing everyone in there. Die for success. Some just might. Some just might. Depending on who you talk to, they just might do that. What a great thing to have in your clothing department store. I'm in. I'm sold. I'll buy whatever stupid cardigan you want. I'll die for it. I'll fight for it. Wheelchair accessible playground. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's like a digging tool. It's like a toy. It became inaccessible due to all the rocks being dumped out. The scoop isn't low enough to reach the ones outside of the pen. No! First of all, I love that this playground is put together with what is clearly just nailed in 2x4s. This is a Home Depot playground. Kids are getting hurt on these rocks that you bought from the same store. And now they can't even use the toy, the one thing that's there. Poor kids. Getting pebbles lodged in their knees, and they can't even play with the one toy that's there. What kind of breed of dog is that? Oh my God! Dogs make me happy. Humans make my head hurt. I mean, it's Phallificus. This is Phallificus, everyone's favorite canine, but if you don't give him his food, he can be a real dickhead. Of course I know what a power drill looks like. Why do you ask? You need 2 people, a wrench and a screwdriver, and that is a gun. That is a gun with which you kill people. We recommend using hand tools for assembly. If an electric screwdriver is used, reduce power and torque to avoid damage to the product. It's not the product I'm worried about when you pull that out. When you're pulling out the... What? If my partner's whipping out the DeWalt Blicky, I'm gone. I'm not working there anymore. I don't care how many hard hats you've assigned. When you bring out the heater like this, I'm quitting. Day 1. Hand tools? He's got a tool. That water drop, though. What is this? Okay, it's a graphics card. What's up with the water drop? Sorry, am I dumb? What are we focusing on with the water drop? I think I'm being, am I just stupid? Is it because it's shaped like a little droid? Okay, so I'm being told that the water drop is obscuring some of the R. So now it's the Sapphire Puke Radeon graphics card. Because I can still see the R, like the little top of the R, I'm not getting that effect. But just for entertainment's sake, let's say you got the Sapphire Puke instead of Pure. Does that really change your performance? If I go to Micro Center and I get the NVIDIA shit yourself card rather than the RTX 5050, am I losing any performance? I don't think so. In fact, I think I'm getting a better deal getting the bootleg. They got this off Temu. The Sapphire Puke. This Harry Potter projector wand literally just looks like a deer farting. Why would you know what that looks like? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? Okay. I was gonna call you a forest freak, a freak of the forest, but that does indeed look like a deer that is not quite farting, more so spraying in a defensive pattern, like a wide spray to ward off any sort of, bear or other creature that would try to take its life. So less of a fart, more of a mist. But it's certainly what it looks like. Fiat 500 boat. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Hey, you're living the high life, man. Hell yeah. Oh. This feels like what they said we would have in the future. Instead of having boats, we'd have car boats. I don't know why you would say this is a bad design. This kind of rocks. I feel like I need to be wearing an ascot driving this, like full Fred Jones fit, right? I need to be pompous, posh, prim, and proper to to operate a maritime vehicle such as this. What is going on here? Hold on, wait, what am I looking at? Is this like someone catching a baby falling from a building? The hands are outstretched? Oh, wait, a fretboard? This is a guitar. What is this of? What are you gonna paint on this? All right, we've painted it all black like a silhouette. I haven't unlocked this character yet. What are you going to do to this? Oh! Hell yeah, dude! Wait! Oh, that's fire! I love that. Oh, dude, if you go to a show and they break out the Kramer guitar, oh my god, dude, this is sick. This seems like a pain in the ass to play, but this is sick. I don't think this is Kramer. Who is this again? Sorry, I don't watch Seinfeld. I just know Kramer and Jerry. George. Sorry, I was reading the name. It's George Costanza. My bad. All the Seinfeld fans on this video are gonna hang me up to dry. They're gonna nail me to a stake and burn me while slap bass plays. Oh my god, is this a slap bass? That'd be so fire. But it's the Costanza caster from the Timeless Art of Seduction. You know this, they made one. Dude, that's just an art piece. That is sick. I hope it's functional, but even if it's not, this is a beautiful piece of art. Like genuinely well done. Car handbrake damages interior when disengaged. All right, disengage, and all the way. I didn't get to hear anything. I think there was supposed to be audio here of the car making a horrible sound, but there was nothing. So if you can just if you heard something, editor, add it in, but I didn't hear anything. So let's have a little fun here. Can you add in the sound of a blender starting when they engage the handbrake? I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, now I'm studying this more closely. Hold on. I found the original post and it's just a GIF. There is no audio. So we're not looking for sound. And I think I figured out what it is. If you look right under where he's holding the handbrake, it looks like the center console is splitting. Maybe I'm going crazy, but that's kind of what it looks like to me, is that the console is splitting in some way. That's the best assumption I have of what might be going on. All right, I searched the comments and I found something. With handbrakes like what OP has, you have to push the button and pull up a little bit to get the little ratchet mechanism to release. But OP's brake cable, it has been stretched out over time. So you have to pull up quite a bit further to get it to actually go through. So that's probably just like a cable. That's just bad maintenance, right? Not really bad design, just shitty maintenance. This is a user error. University I work at has the most unfortunate zip-up hoodie designs. I'm positive it can't be as bad as they're claiming. And you know, no, it's worse. Ass mouth, great. Exactly what I wanted actually when I go to the campus is to have ass mouth. What is this, Plymouth, I would assume? Oh, no, I go to Assmouth University. Yep, oh, Dartmouth. That's even funnier. Why do a zip? Why at that point, why not just do a pullover hoodie? Why do a zip up? You're asking for silly things to happen. You can have both the H and the R, or alternatively, you can have neither. Listen, welcome to Heating, Cooling, and Beyond. That's header. Heating and cooling. But I see what the thing is, I'm not even upset at this. I see what they were trying to do, and I can appreciate the attempt, but it just didn't work because that doesn't look great. Now I'm thinking, what's cooling R? R what? Cooling R us? I don't know what that means. Now you've left me with more questions than answers, and I'm looking at the back of your car. Now we're in a pile up. I still don't have an answer, and now my car's totaled. Community features, lighted sidewalks. Ah, yeah. Wow, it looks great. I mean, these houses are getting sold. I mean, what's going on? These look like they're just being built. I don't even know what's happening here. Dude, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I was paying attention to everything else except for the light pole that they have built in the smack dab fucking middle of the sidewalk. I looked at the trash cans, the yards that didn't look great, the porta potty, and I was like, well, that just seems like it's a community in progress. I'm so dumb. Yeah, let's have a kid ram their bike right into the middle of that pole because they're not looking. It seems like great design. Bikini nails. From mankini to bikini, what do we got? Oh my God. All right, yeah, sure. What are those, acrylic? Great. I can't. What prompts, are these on toes? Don't tell me these are on your f***ing toes, you maniac. Why? Of course, yeah, and not even a tan, not even a proper tan either, so, oh, cool. Yeah, all right. I stay a little, this is supposed to say stay a while, but I don't see it. Yeah, no, I don't see it either. That is stay a little, with a weird accent over the E. But it's a cute pillow, so I mean, just flip it on the other side, right? You won't even know it's there. If only you could make a slice of pizza that could look like an A. If only we had that technology. Ah, man, Milano's pizza, but damn it. How would we make it look like an A? This is screwed up. How are we gonna do this? Box for card game says no plastic when the contents are clearly wrapped in plastic. No plastic. Well, this isn't plastic. This is an edible, an edible wrapping. You eat it, or you know. Go ahead, try it. What is this game, Conezilla? I think this is on you for buying a whack-looking board game. What the fuck is Conezilla? I'm Googling this. Conezilla. It's an ice cream family memory game for ages 5 and up. This is on you for buying a whack-ass game. Conezilla. These running shorts have a pocket for keys on the inside, right in the middle at the back. Perfect, so your keys tickle your butt crack as you run. Though I guess some people may see this as a positive. Yeah, perfect. Actually what I wanted. It's a little bit of motivation to keep on running unless the key monster gets me. This nightmare rabbit topiary bush thing. Oh my God. It's got human hands and legs. What, is this a god? Are they worshiping this thing? What am I looking at? Did you anger a deity somehow and this is its revenge? What's going on? Why? Why is it, first of all, why is it crawling? Why is it crawling towards us? Second of all, not a fan. Not a fan of the monster that lives in the woods. You like some raw man? Well, kind of a forward question. Oh, dude. You got raw men with your raw men? That's dope. I hate when they come out of the eggs like that though, because the yolk I want to be, just perfectly yolky and runny, but once you smash those yolks, you're gonna have full cake down there. I didn't want dessert with my dinner like that. New lids at Starbucks. The barista said, they're not easy to drink out of. Oh, no, they don't look that easy either. There's no, that looks like a pain. This is a one-way ticket to splashing coffee all over your jean shorts. This isn't gonna go well for you at all. There's no ramp to lead the coffee into your mouth. It's just gonna be a disaster. This is straw-only lids. Some tats done by angering my skin on Instagram. So we got SpongeBob. What, is he holding a vape pen? I think that's SpongeBob holding a vape pen, or Doodlebob rather. That's Doodlebob holding a vape pen. Why? Why does he need to vape? What else do we got here? This one's kind of fire. So you have three options, modern man. Masturbate, self, or dress to impress. Which way will you go? The economy's downhill, politics are a mess. Masturbate, self, or dress to impress. Only options left. This colossal gap in my car's visor. So much sun gets through it and there's absolutely no way to fix it. Yeah, that's a little bit silly for the car design, but I don't know. I wouldn't complain about this too much. This wouldn't really bother me the way it's bothering him. I don't ever put the visor down. I let it go right into my cornea. I'm trying to go blind. So this doesn't bother me one bit. Wall mount can't mount wall. That sounds like an error. What is this? A 40 V lithium battery charger, and it's got wall mount pegs, but unfortunately, it can't mount on the wall. I'm not sure what it is. A wine stopper? Question mark? Okay. Not a fan. No, not a fan. It looks like there's a straw that goes down there. I think wine comes out somewhere. I'm not too sure, but I think wine comes out of her. This isn't how Wordle works. Lucky guess? That is not how it works at all. No, because you had all those yellow. If these were gray, if these were gray words, if the L, C, K, and Y were all grayed out, then this would be a great mug, but it's not. It's not grayed out, so now it doesn't make sense. Now you failed. Kids word search unevenly spaced. How can they find vertical and diagonal words? They can't. It's a mess. You see why they haven't even attempted the word search? I see thank you, but that's all I see. The zebra is mutated. Oh God. He's got 2 extra arms, dude. 2 extra arms for why? For what? For what purpose? Terrible graph, not to scale. Where do items in the British Museum come from? Let's start from the lowest to the highest. How about that? But first, a fun fact. The British Museum houses a collection of about 8 million historical and cultural artifacts from around the world. Oh, wow. Almost 2.2 million items from at least 212 different countries around the world have been cataloged in the British Museum's online database as of August 2023. Now let's see where they've collected all these from. The US of A at the bottom with 29,000, Japan at 42,000, Iran and India and China, but in the 50,000 range, China at the highest at the almost, low 60K. Greece 64,000, Germany 66,000, Turkey 73K, France is 80K. Egypt, good old Egypt at 119,000. They had more, but the oligarchs got hungry and ate all the mummies. I remember reading something about that. Is that real? Did that actually happen, or am I spreading misinfo? Did they eat mummies? Googling this right now. So I had to do some Googling, and I read a little bit, and it's a mixture of things. One was there is in the 11th century there was the word mumia, right? And it was found on a mountainside in Persia, and it was named after the local word for wax, which was mum. And that was used for a bunch of medical reasons, and it gained a reputation in the Arabic world as being like this really effective wax, healing wax. And then when our good friends, the Western Europeans, decided to come in and start translating the texts for fun, no other reason, it was mistranslated. And so we now have this widespread kerfuffle about what mumia is, right? However, there is also medical cannibalism, ladies and gentlemen. Because for whatever reason, we have believed that human beings, that eating people carried some sort of medicinal property. That it could, I'm reading from National Geographic, it could heal epilepsy, or that we used human fat in homemade remedies. And again, our good old friends in Western Europe, they loved some good old medical cannibalism. So, as you may understand, when those silly old guys came across Mummia and mistranslated it, thinking it was about mummies, all of the medical practitioners in the land, they got dollar signs in their eyes and began rubbing their hands real greedy like. You know, they were all big and greedy and thought that they just got more healing products. So Mummia was prescribed for everything. If you had a headache, take some Mummia. If you felt, woozy, Mummia. Tripped and stubbed your toe, put some Mummia on that bitch. After that, this is where things get a little crazy. People started ransacking tombs, Egyptian tombs, not for the jewelry or the pottery within, but also for the cadavers, the bodies inside. And it's just a fascinating practice to me. I also read, and I don't know if this is straight up or not. I'm still doing some research on this, but I wanted to share it. But in the 18th and 19th century, there were mummies that would be sometimes ground up to produce a paint pigment called mummy brown, which, if I had to describe a corpse, mummy brown might just be one of those ways to describe it. I would say gross and dying, but it's just kind of a crazy. Can you imagine being a pharaoh? Being like a beloved Egyptian ruler. Okay, beloved's a strong word. Being an Egyptian ruler. And being unceremoniously rather, fucking opened up in your hand. They take your hand to make paint, and then you're sold for thought of medicinal properties. I would be pissed. I'd start cursing people. Anyway, what was this about again? The museum, right? Anyway, I refuse to believe that they have that many artifacts just from England alone. Maybe they ended up in England after some time, but they did not start there, for sure. Why is she looking at me like this? She's just curious what's going on. Listen, man, don't you get curious sometimes? She's just a little cute. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a wee bit of curiosity? I'd say let her look. Let her peek. What's wrong with that? Do we like the eyebrows? If you're making a jeans-based monster, then yes, that's awesome. Otherwise, no. For making a creature made of denim, this is awesome. But otherwise, I'm unsure. Carpet around the drain is crazy. Oh, dude. Oh, hold on. Oh, God. I'm just imagining. Oh, gross, yucky. Rip out the carpet. Best thing you could do for that area, rip the carpet out. Is this near a garage? Rip it out. I'm proud to say this only took me 5 minutes to figure out. Oh, you know what that means? Please put up a 5-minute timer. Here we go. Drinks, enjoy family surprises. AIEGROG. Okay, so is that grog? Okay, drinks, enjoy family, Wait. Okay, now I feel like I've put pressure on myself. Okay, so I think the far right is supposed to be grog, but the AIE, maybe, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I see it. There is, at least I think I can see the shadow of the dust left on the AIE. I think that's ale. So that's ale and grog. Drinks, enjoy family surprises. Ale, grog. It still doesn't make any sense. Maybe family, enjoy, drinks, surprises. Maybe that's what it means. It still makes no sense. So drinks, ale and grog, they enjoy family surprise. What does that mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do definitely think. I definitely think that that's ale. That's ale and grog. However, the rest of this makes absolutely no sense. I hate this game. The amount of floor space in this single toilet bathroom is the CVS receipt of bathroom floor spaces. Thin and narrow? Is that what that means? Like long, thin, narrow? Oh, wow. This was clearly supposed to be multiple toilets in there. Maybe there was supposed to be a urinal if this is a men's room or 2 toilets, and they just gave up. This looks like an unfinished Sims bathroom. This is awesome. Benches designed by someone who hates the concept of sitting down. Wow. Wow, yeah, that does suck. Are you supposed to like lounge like long ways? What is the intention here? The slant is really messing with me. This looks like you're supposed to lay down on them, not sit. That's the vibe and intention I get from looking at these. Cybertruck bike rack blocks the license plate and brake lights. Wow. Oh, can't see if they're braking. And you want to report them for their shitty ass bike rack? Good luck finding out what their license plate says, idiot. Oh man, dude, Cybertrucks, I mentioned this in another video. Cybertrucks are one of the goofiest vehicles to ever be produced. There's no reason for it. It's silly, it's goofy, it's a hazard to both driver and passerby. It needs to go. If I drive anywhere between 3 p.m. and sunset, I get blinded by my car's gear shift surround. Oh no. I mean, you just gotta, yeah, I don't know what you would do here, right? I mean, I was gonna try and make a joke, but I can't think of a single thing you could do that would make that better. I'm not gonna lie. Champs. Found this at school I went to for a chess match. Cafeteria champs. C, which stands for table talk / normal conversation level. H, ask 3 before me. A, eat my lunch and clean up after myself. M, limited free movement. P, independent or group. S, success. Be a champ. What does that mean? This is a horrible, this is not an acronym. You can't just set this up like it's an acronym and then not have an acronym. That's not how that works. This is wrong. A combination no one has ever wanted. So awful I had to make my first post. This sounds like it's gonna be food related. No. There's 2 in there, it's for co-op. Who's been pissing in the shower so much that they decided to install urinals? Because those look like they're new. There was such a problem with going potty in the shower that they installed urinals for you freaks. Oh man, they had to come up with a new creative solution. There's a sign there. What does that sign say? What does it say? No toilet rolls? Okay, it's about a different thing. Ask your supervisor. All right, I thought it was like giving you a lecture about this area in the shower here. Waste of space and trap hazard. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, it is. Wait, why? But why does that exist though? I mean, you could just slide down it, right? I think they meant trip hazard, not trap hazard. This is just a weird design. The rest of this house looks okay. I think these cabinets open up a weird way if I'm looking at how the shelf looks. Like you see how like there's no handle on these. You gotta grab it from the bottom. I don't really like that. But like the rest of this looks normal. Like the tile backsplash looks fine. The marble otherwise looks good. This is a very modern house. This is one of these. This is probably like a metropolitan area. This, however, is so dumb. Why would you have this? This everything else in this house is nice. The orange accent is cute. It adds a pop of color. This little ramp sucks. Completely flat sink that doesn't drain water. Oh no. Yeah, because it doesn't incline, so there's no, it's like the basin isn't gonna drain anything once it's drained enough water to where it's not gonna slide around it. So you need a squeegee. You need a squeegee for your sink basin. Hand dryers on matte painted walls. Oh. Oh no. I mean, at least you can see that they're being used. They're clearly preferring the one that's closer to the sinks than the other, but that is just a mistake. You get, oh man. Just not well thought out. Just poorly thought out and ill advised. This heater that's melting itself. And yes, it is. I mean, that's how you know it works, right? It works so well that it's gonna break itself down. It's a heater that has a limited time it's available to use. So it's a seal of quality, so good that it won't last. There's a feature that could have been left in the brochure instead of permanently attached to the back of every model in production. Internet inside. That does not need, okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. You didn't need to advertise that to everyone else on the road. Imagine someone gets on your hotspot that's in your car while you're at a stoplight. Bumper to bumper traffic and someone starts freebooting your car Wi-Fi. My work keyboard has swapped volume keys. Why would this brand do that, SMH? And that doesn't make sense at all. I can see why that's confusing. It feels, yeah, I feel like the volume up and down buttons should be right next to each other, and then the mute key should be where the volume up key is. And then F5 and F6 should be the volume up and down. That would make the most sense to me. But instead, we're being weird about it. Kids hits. Nice. You mean kids hits? That's how it's supposed to. That's what it says on there. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe a space is necessary here. Play rug with sounds and lights. Well, they're all over it. I don't know if that's something you should buy. Maybe diapers first. Is this Shrek? This isn't. That's not Fiona. Like, this is clearly Shrek. Why did we? Dude, Instagram is becoming more and more confusing nowadays. Filters are really taking over culture, man. Shrek is feeling a little insecure and they use a couple filters. A plastic combination lock that can be pried open in seconds. Otherwise known as really freaking secure. Yeah, and let's be clear here, this wasn't lock-picked. These said pried. V opened it with the force of their own palm. There was no lock-picking lawyer needed. This was brute strength. They rolled a skill check and got a 10 and broke it open. This property map legend is just terrible. And let's see, 1 is building 4, 2 is building 3, 3 is building 1, and 4 is building 2. And this is a fetch quest. So you gotta go to all these in the right order, which means you've gotta hit buildings 3, 4, 2, and 1, all right? In that order, okay? Don't get it wrong, because then you gotta start all over. Calming sensory sticker that has an unsolvable maze. Ah, yeah, real calming. Trace the finger around the labyrinth and feel the sensation of calm. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe it's intentional that there's no exits, that way you're constantly feeling the calm, right? You're feeling that sensation always and there's no end because there's no exit to the labyrinth. Maybe it's an intentional design. This Vancouver ad. The headline sounds like the start to a punchline that doesn't exist. And the speech bubbles make no sense if you read them intuitively. A green goose, red horse, and brown elephant are moving to Vancouver. Vancouver is such a quiet, peaceful town. Like, yeah, the people are so nice. Yeah, like what? And there are so many things to do. Where do I start? What are you talking about? So we're supposed to start at the top. I think how this is supposed to go is we start at the Green Goose. Vancouver is such a quiet, peaceful town. Yeah, the people are so nice and there are so many things to do. Where do I start? Like? Yeah, like what? I'm so dumb. I'm dumb. Okay, so I was right the first half. Vancouver is such a quiet, peaceful town. Yeah, the people are so nice and there are so many things to do. And then it's back to the goose. Like? Yeah, like what? And then the elephant's like, where do I start? It's an advertisement for the city. It's just done in the worst way possible. These should have been separate speech bubbles. Like, that would have made sense here. We're about and plus more. What does that mean? And plus more? And what? Plus? What do you mean we're about and? What does that mean? Plus more. I'm okay. And then it says broken. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna, that's a tattoo. Their description, rad opossum dragon champ stamp. A champ stamp? Nice. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I prefer the weirdness of this one over the bandage sticker. This one's pretty weird and interesting. This one's a definite conversation starter when you see your champ stamp. A power bank with a built-in compass. The compass doesn't work because the battery it's attached to disrupts the magnetic field around it. So you always get lost. This koi fish purse with baby coin purse. Baby koi coin purse. Koi coin. All right, got it. So we have, okay, yeah, there's the purse. And then the little baby koi fish coin purse. Why is this bad design? Am I missing something? I don't know what's bad about this. I feel like this isn't bad design at all. Looks more like a goldfish to me than a, well, no, not really. One of those fancy goldfish, you know what I'm talking about? But what's bad design about this? I don't even think this is bad design. This is just like a quirky piece of accessorizing. The Radicaster, the Radocaster? So the rat guitar? Yeah! The Pied Piper's instrument of choice. Forget that pan flute he used or whatever the hell it was. Dude, oh my god. Look at the detail on the rats. The wood finish, which I really like. I like that wood finish on that guitar. The grain and stuff is real cool. And the details on the rats. The hair, the fur, it's impeccable. It's very well detailed. This is great execution. In the public ladies' restroom in my local high street, probably the most uncomfortable place ever to have an IBS flare-up. Oh my god. It punishes you to use it. It's got, why? But why? They lost the seat and decided to just nail down 2 planks of wood. They don't want you using that bathroom for long. They've decided it's the only way. Holy moly, that looks uncomfortable. Safe road for children. Ah, yes, very safe. So safe that the most dangerous thing is them not looking where they're going and they clothesline themselves on the metal pole. The styling says, in this house we believe. The text says, we'll see you in court. Oh, very nice. What does this all say here? The styling is very, yeah, like live, laugh, love. But what is this all about? It's the first sign's about the Department of Consumer Affairs. The second one is, will not be responsible for cars left unattended. And the last one is claims for damages will not be. This is a parking garage with the most unique set of signs I've ever seen. This is not legible normally. You have to stop and read these. This stove in a premium Airbnb. Nice. You gotta hurt yourself to reach that back burner. This is horrible. This sucks. This is, I'm just sorry. I don't mean to be like a big complainer, but come on. Really? Are you serious? I can't even wrap my mind around the function of that. $1,800 a month, 1-bedroom apartment in New Jersey. Very good. Very well designed light switch. The landlord special came in clutch on this one. And look at that state-of-the-art security too. No door locks, just the chain. That's all you need. That's all you need in this house. This table at my school. Nice. Wow. Is this Kanye's table? Is this where he sits to do his work? Is this where he produces? Did he pay for this one? Tub access in $1 million home. Uh-huh. How do you get in? Do you jump in? $1,149,990 a month, or not a month, that's the full price. The mortgage is $6,800 a month to leap into that tub. Why? But why though? That's my question, but why? Why? But hey, you see the killer view. You see that out there? Is that mountains in the background or is that fake? Worldwide wine consumption by country in million hectoliters. Let's see, at number 1, it's at the very bottom of the glass for some reason, is the USA at 33.3 million hectoliters. I'm not gonna look up how many bottles that is because I can't be do it. The one that surprises me is that France and Italy are in 2nd and 3rd place. You would think that they'd be closer to that 30, but they're not even breaking past 25 hectoliters. Million hectoliters, that is. Obvious use of yellow paint bucket tool when designing this banner. Bliss awaits you, the yoga, mindfulness, and wellness program. And then there it is. There's that obvious use of the yellow. of the fill tool that graphic design is their passion, clearly. H. Appy Hall E-Days, the classic Christmas saying. Restaurant patio furniture without some way to drain the water. So it just pools right into it. Exactly what you want. A little wet ass when you sit down. Yeah, that's quality service. It's not even all the chairs. Look, there's some other stuff there that has like the great pattern. It's just these chairs for some reason. But they're not though. Chopsticks. Those, you know what? Correct. Those aren't chopsticks, but I love the idea of utilizing the utensils as an X. Maybe just change those to actual chopsticks and you got yourself some really cool branding. Linguistic map of Yugoslavia in 1961. And most of this map is hard to read, but here's a key in case you want to make out this nonsense. There's Serbo-Croatian, Slovenian, Macedonian, and Bulgarian, Albanian, Hungarian, Romanian, and Armenian, Turkish, and other languages. So if you want to make out that map, you can go ahead and try that out. New smoothie cup, in air quotes, has an airtight seal, making it impossible to suck up liquid through the provided straw. Oh! It's a real challenge. Try your best. Curling iron. Way too easy to grab the hot side. Oh no. Yeah, you can't tell which is which. Youch. Shockingly bad dog toy ad. Is that a dog's head on a black man's body? I'll be the judge of that. Yes. It is. Puzzle feeder with button. Is this to scale? This is horrifying. The brand of these AAA batteries is, quote, AA. Oh, yeah, AAA, AA super alkaline? It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted my AAAs to be AA. It's like quintuple A. Heading to the drug tour for some T-Pain pills and a Rizzy pack. Excuse me? The Viagra, Cialis, diet pills, sleep pills, T-Pain pills, a post-stay, Rizzy pack, and Estonian. I don't even know what that last word was. But yeah, the drug tour. Get all that and more at the drug tour. They do look edible. Wow, yeah, it does. It looks exactly like real mac and cheese. If that wasn't, staying in the bowl like that and defying gravity, I would have assumed that I could, get a fork full of it. Oh, and the spaghetti. Nice. Any other arts and crafts that look like food? Oh, a salad bowl too. Oh my God, bro, it's over. Why is he kind of rocking it though? He's got that like deal in the front, party in the back kind of hairstyle. He even faded it some. He's kind of making it work. And so is this one. I like the sparkles down the middle. People are so creative with their hairstyles. Decor store attempt at a home sweet home crate. Home sweet home. Home. There is no place like home. That's true. That's what I always say. The idiots that designed this garbage truck only allowed the hood to open halfway, making repairs needlessly difficult. This is someone who works on cars and trucks. He wrote this post. He's mad. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, it's just shy. You gotta crack it all the way down and break it off. It's like shucking an oyster, but it's just a garbage truck hood. This hotel said, yeah, I'll take the someone was murdered here padded, please. I like that. Like someone just dragged the body all crazy down the hallway. I like that. Gives it a certain vibe to it. Maybe they'll pay the fees this time when they have the blood carpet. If a full body, including face, tattoo was a house. Okay. Yeah, no, I see what's going on. This feels like it's too much. Wonder how much money this costs you to maintain, and this feels overwhelming to live in. The aerial shot is overwhelming, and I assume the inside is just as overwhelming. Oh, we get to see inside. Perfect. That was right. They do have a slide. That's kind of badass. But this is a nightmare to look at aesthetically. And the dining room is no better. I feel like I would have a panic attack here. Any other rooms you want to show me to invoke fear into my soul? Perfect. Yeah, if you didn't want to dine by the giant cross, maybe the Viking table will be where you want to dine with the full painted ceilings. And this is like one of those I Spy point and click games, but as a house. I mean, look at this. Look at everything going on. Someone could die here and you would just assume that it was decorative. Okay, the bathroom's got to be the craziest one. Drunken people crossing, tequila, warning, fart zone. Used beer depository. This guy had too much money. Who owns this house? These directional markers at my local hospital are kiwi footprints. Unfortunately, bird footprints look like arrows going the wrong way. And yeah, just like that. Where are we supposed to go? Not there. Not there at all. They're misleading you. The Kiwis are deceptors by nature. This is such a wasted opportunity to draw the leaf inside the O. Hi, oh no, my God, it totally is. It is such a missed opportunity. That would have been perfect branding. And you fucked it up. Probably because you're smoking all that damn weed all the time. You are one in a million. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You are in a 1 million. Thank you. 1 million what? Do I specify that? This open hole in the bottom of the Apple Magic Mouse always catches hairs and fibers that mess with the sensor, and I hate it. Oh, I could definitely see that becoming, bothersome. I feel like my mouse has caught like hairs before, like right where the optical, whatever it is. You have to pick it out. And you get, it's like something you fall into and it becomes like a 30-minute task while you were supposed to be writing your script for your video. Hate it when that happens. This nail. Oh, gross. Gross. I hate it. Never show me that again. Oh, and it opens up. Okay, even worse. I didn't realize it could take off and fly away. Pickle Rick James. Oh, they did perfect. He's Pickle Rick James, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Well done, tattoo. Horrible concept. Accessibility ramp at the resort I'm staying at in Mexico. Oh, dude, it looks like it's perfect for tricks. That's awesome. But it's kind of cut off for everything else. How do you get in? Oh my God. It's a roller coaster. What if I'm coming in from the other side? This incline is ridiculous. My buddy's friend made these patchwork shorts for him. I low-key love it though. Oh, the Crown Royale shorts. Not gonna lie, goes kind of hard. Another great execution. Size guide. XS, S, M, L, XL. Down to the ankles is XL. Understood. By the time you realize that these are stairs, you'll be in the emergency room. That's true. That's very, very true. I didn't realize those were stairs. My ankles would have been shattered. Gone. Dust. Turned to atoms. The final step on these stairs looks like the floor. Another ankle breaker. Oh my God, that's cruel. It does look like the floor. You would think you're done, but nope. There's more stair. By the way, have a nice fall. Handmade watermelon table with duck feet. Aw, weird but thoughtful. You made it yourself. At AMC theaters, running out of toilet paper means you can conveniently make eye contact with your neighbor and ask them to pass some over. Aw, hey pal, just stick your fingers out. Don't even ask. He's got a roll right there. Just stick your fingers over there and pull some. Yeah, I'm gonna borrow some of this. I'll give it back. How does this mean reduced visibility? I don't know, but he looks very angry. Maybe I would trust him. Why seamen still seek him? I see. Why? Well, why do they? I don't know. Can you tell me why the seamen still seek him? Xiaomi air purifier reset pinhole is actually the temp humidity sensor, and I broke it by sticking a pin into it trying to reset it. Now it's ruined.